Hello everyone. Another week, another episode. Today we head back to Egghead, Luffy's group, and the crew on the Sunny. This was a great week for Straw Hat Pirate stock. Most weeks are, but this was a return to form after the last couple episodes focused on events outside of Egghead. I think this will be a pattern moving forward in this fiscal year. Bonnie uses her age powers to fool the pacifista. Notably, Jinbei is de-aged, making him almost identical to the Seraphim that appears at the end of the episode. An interaction between those two would go crazy, even if the Seraphim seem to be the quiet types. We also learn more about Kuma's past. He was the king of the country Bonnie tried to pretend to be from, which is probably why she chose that one. And he is also a member of a special tribe. I'm willing to bet that this tribe is the third and final one Big Mom was missing in Toto-land, along with giants and Lunarians. It's interesting how the Kuma Seraphim would basically be combining two of them. Kuma had an interesting life. Tyrant king to pirate to Revolutionary Army founder to prisoner to warlord of the sea to mindless slave in Marijois. I see Kuma coin jumping in value in the future, even though he himself is an inert robot. He has had a major impact on both the One Piece world and the main characters themselves. Toei reminds us this episode that Kuma split up the crew for their own safety, and then protected the Sunny for 2 whole years. Vegapunk Lilith flies the remaining Straw Hats to Egghead. She explains the 2 layers of the island, the Lava phase and the Fabrio phase, and leads them into the lab. Well, she leads most of them, since Zoro and Brook stay behind to guard the Sunny. Nami, Usopp, Sanji, Robin, and Frankie all get new outfits, which is always good, and are swiftly abandoned by Lilith, which could be bad. A new punk, Edison the Thinker, directs them to what seems to be the Seraphim storage area. Then he sicks the Jinbei Seraphim on them. Like the other Seraphim, this guy doesn't talk much. He also doesn't recognize his original self's crewmates and begins charging a laser. I gotta say, this looks a little dicey for Sanji's group. The Mihawk Seraphim caught the Emperor Blackbeard off guard with its strength and then threw him across an island, so if this Seraphim is any similar, they could be in trouble. Then again, they're the main characters. Maybe Luffy's group will meet up with them sooner than expected, and we'll see a Seraphim and its original come face to face for the first time. Back on the Sunny, Zoro and Brook are having a nice little break. They've always been an underused duo in my opinion. Zoro continues to express his concern over the crew getting captured, since this is a world government island after all, and then he tells Caribou to get lost. Nice. Caribou is scared, but Zoro and Brook aren't the types to let him stay on board. Maybe they'll let him keep the barrel though. Caribou has gone through worse, so if any Caribou coin investors exist, I don't see any real negativity in his future. Finally, Vegapunk Shaka is walking through the lab as well. Maybe he will run into the other Straw Hats in the Seraphim chamber. Anyways, he's talking to Dragon. Wait, Dragon? They know each other? This is probably the third link in the triangle relationship between Vegapunk and Dragon, Vegapunk and Kuma and Dragon. We've already seen the latter two, so I guess it makes sense to see this first one. Shaka tells Dragon that he will die soon. Yikes. He might know CP0 is delivering the Kuma Seraphim. There are 7 Vegapunks, so hopefully at least one survives and keeps science and One Piece strong. I think it would be a huge mistake for Toei to release a highly anticipated coin, split it into 7, and then close all of them at once. This was a nice Straw Hat focused episode. The value of the Straw Hat Pirate stock is pretty much always increasing, but it's nice to have larger jumps from things like new outfits and lore dumps. We even see a vision of Luffy coin in the future. It looks terrible, but Bonnie's power clarifies it is only a possible future. I'm sure Luffy coin and all the others will continue to do great in the Egghead fiscal year. Thanks for watching.